Hi, Andurka is with you, and in this video you will learn about mechanisms out of fashion in this van for animal husbandry and agriculture on version 1.16.5. And before we start, I suggest you subscribe to be aware of new types of videos and not to miss the interesting animal wrencher. This mechanism will allow you to collect resources from some mobs, namely sheep and cows. This is the crafting of this mechanism. The mechanism is powered by energy. It can be improved on efficiency, speed and expansion of the field of work. Already with the exception, he begins to extract milk from cows, he does not need buckets for this. And he also collects the wool of the nearest sheep. The two buttons on the left allow you to configure the sides for resource output. The two buttons on the right respectively show the working area of the action and adjust the mode of operation from the restun. Hydroponic bet. This mechanism will allow you to grow one plant, which you will place on top of it at an increased speed. After it grows, it will be automatically collected. And the cycle will repeat again. This mechanism can work in several modes. The first mode, you poured water into it and supplied energy. If a cactus or reed is placed on top, it will be automatically grown and harvested. If these are other types of crops, for example wheat, carrots, potatoes, then they will grow to their final state and will not be harvested. In order for them to be collected automatically, you need to pour more EZRHPP into this mechanism, and the crops will be collected after they have grown to the final state. Plus, this gas greatly accelerates the growth of plants. You need to fill it only once and only 10 millibucks, the mechanism will not consume it. And the last mode of operation. Instead of water, you can pour lava and then you will be able to grow an effective infernal growth from above. Regarding the improvement, you can set 2 for efficiency and speed. Or a plant collector. This mechanism will allow you to collect grown plants or cut down trees. The resources will be in the inventory. Also, with each felling or harvesting of plants, he will produce liquid mica, accumulating it in his tank. 3 upgrades can be installed in this mechanism: speed, efficiency and expansion of work areas. And here is the crafting of this mechanism. This mechanism can only accommodate plants or seedlings. For it to work, you will only need energy, seedlings or seeds of plants that need to be placed. Now I'm just asking where the plants will be planted, and now I just put the seeds and let's go. To increase the operating area of this mechanism, put an appropriate upgrade in it. You can also speed it up and/or upgrade it to efficiency. Please note that he places the seeds 2 blocks above himself, respectively. He needs to be buried and the territory needs to be plowed, to make arable land. The mechanism itself does not do this. And this is the craft of this mechanism. Spitalizer. This mechanism will accelerate the growth of plants or trees, if they are in its working area. For its operation, you will need bone meal or fertilizer, which can be produced in a mechanism that will be further in the guide. It can be upgraded for acceleration, efficiency and expansion of the work area. And this is his craft. Animal fighter. This mechanism will allow you to breed animals. If there are 2 animals of the same species in its working area and you have thrown food into this mechanism that does not eat, they will be fed and, accordingly, will have a baby. It is also possible to install upgrades for speed, efficiency and expansion of the work area. Let's take a look at his crafting. Mobile crusher. This mechanism kills mobs in its workspace. He chooses only adults from friendly mobs, he does not touch children. It has 2 modes of operation. In the first mode of working with mobs, you will receive liquid essence and things that could fall out of them with the usual chance without enchantment of prey. In the second mode, you will stop receiving liquid essence from mobs, but when killing, there will be a chance that the extraction effect of 1-3 will be applied to it. You can put all 3 improvements in it and adjust the side from which the shot or liquid essence will come out using the 2 buttons in the lower left corner or simply collect it with a bucket. Here's his craft. The Mo's duplicator. This mechanism will allow you to literally copy any mob. In addition to energy, you will need a liquid essence to operate this mechanism. Next, you have to capture some mob with this tool. Mob, and then this tool with a mob needs to be placed inside our duplicator, and it will immediately start producing mobs in large numbers if you have energy. And here is such a craft at the mechanism itself. And the next mechanism is called the Viscers Builder. Can create a desiccant. To make it work, you need to put sand, ink and skulls of skeletons and dryers in it. Unfortunately, these items are not statuses inside the inventory, so you will not get sand or skulls, but you can only supply them from the outside, for example, with funnels. The supply of resources is configured through these 3 buttons. It is better to put upgrades on speed and efficiency. The expansion of work areas is pointless. I'll leave the crafting mechanism here. The following mechanism is the pug factor. This mechanism will allow you to produce liquid meat and pink slime. The amount of slime and meat depends on the type of mobs. All 3 upgrades will fit here. Here is such a crafting mechanism. With or sewer. This mechanism will collect manure from various mobs and the essence that falls out, for example, when they are killed. And you don't need anything to collect shit, just to have mobs standing nearby, and it will flow like a river. You can put everything on the raft of the mechanism of such grades, my friend. Satch Composter. The purpose of this mechanism is to convert the collected liquid manure into fertilizer, which in its properties is similar to bone meal. It is better to put 2 upgrades on speed and efficiency. Here is such a crafting mechanism. Animal Baby. This mechanism will allow you to sort adult mobs and young ones. If the selected type of mobs is in its area of operation, it will be teleported behind the mechanism. You can switch the type of mobs at any time, so all 3 types of upgrades are suitable for this mechanism. And this is his craft. I hope this guide was useful to you. I tried, and you will appreciate it with a like or a subscription, if I deserve it.